are back here in Portugal on the outskirts of the capital Lisbon, and we are driving yet another BMW. This time it is the 2 Series Gran Coupe, and this will be the entry level to the BMW brand in India. We are driving the 220D and this will be launched in the third quarter of the year. Let's take the car out for a spin and find out what it's like.
After making us wait years for it, we hoped BMW would come out with a design which was stunning, but that is just not the case. The 2 Series Gran Coupe has followed in the footsteps of the 8 and the 6, but somehow it has not been able to capture the elegance of the design of these cars. While the front seems modern and aggressive, even predatory, with a big grille, the rear seems too high and the car seems to have awkward proportions when looked at in profile, with seemingly a lot of flap towards the rear. There are certain nice touches, like the large wheels which can be up to 19 inches, while the frameless doors are again a very classy touch.
The interiors are taken from the 5 and the 3 Series. The driver assistance systems are also all there, so there is no compromise on this BMW, even though it may be an entry-level vehicle in the country. And it has even more features than some of the higher level cars like the X1. So of course, like all the other new BMWs, we get a completely digital screen up front. So there are 2 screens in fact. One is for the IP and the other one is for the infotainment system. Both are high resolution, and you can configure the one that is in front of you. So you can see the map here, you can see the map on this screen, and there's the head-up display as well. So 3 places, you can't miss much.
The interiors are premium and carry on from the new cockpit designs that BMW has been implementing in its cars across the board. The digital instrument panel screen and the infotainment system run the latest 7.0 BMW operating system, and like the Minis, the car has backlit surfaces on the dashboard and the door trims. The car is also equipped with most of the systems found on larger BMWs, including gesture control, driver assistance systems, reversing assistant, and the new head-up display. Space in the front is not a problem, even though it is a snug fit and one is close to the passenger as one has ever been in a modern BMW. But it is the rear where things get tricky. Although BMW claims that due to the large wheelbase, the legroom at the rear is nearly comparable to that of the larger 3 Series sedan, we found the rear to be rather snug and the feeling of space was also not there at all. The boot, as per official figures, can hold 390 liters of luggage, but that too is just about average size.
So the 2 Series Gran Coupe is a really nice car to drive, especially with this 2-liter diesel that now comes with 2 turbochargers, both variable geometry turbines, and can push up to 190 bhp. That is 200 bhp, which is never before from a 4-cylinder 2-liter diesel engine. So this is the most powerful diesel that BMW will be offering in the country. Of course, there's a difference from the other sedans, and that is it's a front-wheel drive vehicle, and perhaps can't handle the high torque that this engine produces. So a 4-wheel drive version would have been really nice, but for the occasional sporty driving and the use that this car will be put to, I think that's fine.
There is very little to practically no understeer when going around corners, and the steering is direct and precise. The engine, a 2-liter turbo diesel, is highly refined and fuel efficient as well. The performance is spirited, and though there is ample torque steer, it is somewhat mitigated, and the 400 Nm of peak torque that comes in at 1750 rpm as well as the 190 bhp of maximum power help propel it to 100 km/h from a standing start in under 8 seconds. Ride quality too is really good for a car that is sporty and rides on low profile tires, although adaptable suspension may not come on the 220D, but the multi-link rear suspension keeps both ride and handling within the green zone.
We've been driving this car all day. Unfortunately, it's been bad weather, but that gave us an opportunity to try it out in the mountains on wet, slippery roads. Well, the 2 Series Gran Coupe is a BMW to the core, and that I can definitely say. The engine that it will come with, the 2-liter diesel, well, that's with 190 bhp now. It is the most powerful 4-cylinder diesel engine that BMW's offered in India, and it comes now with 2 turbochargers instead of the 1, and these are variable stage geometry turbochargers at that. So the power is there, the car drives like a BMW, and the interiors are taken just from the 3 Series. The space is a bit tight, the boot is definitely doable, and overall it will depend on what BMW prices the car at. For an entry into the brand, this will be an excellent choice.
When it arrives in India, the 2 Series will square up with the incoming Mercedes-Benz A-Class sedan that is expected to go on sale just before the 2 Series, and eventually the new generation Audi A3, but that one is still some time away from launch. First to arrive will be the diesel 220D variant in the third quarter of 2020, followed by the 220i petrol variant. Expect prices to start at around Rs 30 lakh, making it the most affordable BMW in India. If you like the video, then do give us a thumbs up. And for more automotive content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon to always stay notified.